can't say that the facilities on the Thames are that great actually. When we were on the catamaran sailing around the country, all the different islands and countries, there was always bins and also recycling bins everywhere you went, at the end of the sort of dinghy dock and things like that. And here you just don't get anything. If you're lucky, you'll find a bin, or it'll be a public bin meant for people in the park and things like that. So generally speaking, also taps to get water, they are probably 5 to 10 miles apart. The facilities are very poor. We haven't had to do a pump out yet, but I understand that most of the pump outs are broken. You certainly see signs at all the locks saying pump out not working, and so you have to go to one of the marinas and pay for it, which is around about 11 quid, I understand. But it's just the lack of facilities and the lack of good facilities along the river. I'm quite disappointed with that, to be honest.
About the facilities on the Thames. We are new to this life, but so far I don't think they are great, to be honest, because so we have this app where we look up where the water points are, where, you know, rubbish bins and things like that. And when we get to the point, the water is not working, and there's no bins facilities, so I don't think it's great. And I think when we stop on the banks and they charge us £12 or £7 or £10, whatever they charge, what are they offering? Nothing. It's nothing. You get the place, that's it. You'd think that they would offer at least, you know, a water point once in every, I don't know, 100 meters or something. But yeah, so I think there is a lack of.
This week we travel from Mapledurham through Pangbourne and on to the beautiful town of Goring. The weather is not as calm as it has been.
Isn't it?
Very nice, very beautiful bridge. Another Brunel bridge out of interest, because this is still the Great Western Railway line.
Oh, it's the same style, isn't it?
It is.
But it's not as low as the one
No,
in
it's
Maidenhead.
near as flat as the one in Maidenhead. We've got some green buoys up here, that's exciting. A bit of health and safety.
wild spot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we might be in for a barbecue tonight. Yeah, gonna try that.
So John contacted us this week and he asked us about the ups and downs of barging, and Carla is now going to give you the downs of barging.
Yeah, so I think the downside would be the winter because, you know, I hate cold, and being in the cold, I'm sure the boat will be very warm inside, but just coming out to the locks the boat will be very slippery outside. And with the rain, because it rains all the time in this country in the winter, so
And days are very short, aren't they?
days are very short, the daylight is very short, so it would be very depressive for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's also, the river looks beautiful at this time of year, and all the leaves are out in the fields and all that sort of thing, but come the winter when there's no greenery around and it's all very grey, I agree, I think it would be quite a depressing lifestyle.
So, the apps, what are the apps?
Well, you just have a fantastic time, don't you? I mean, this is a wonderful way to spend your spring, summers and early autumns. You can be as far away from civilization as you want. Some of these areas along the Thames here are very remote, and pretty well you can almost moor up anywhere. There's lots of places you can moor up, and nobody's going to worry, and you can stick your land anchor in for a week and be there, and really, you know, have an off-grid experience. And also there's a lot of towns along the way, so if you need things, you don't have to go very far, maybe an hour tops in one direction to find civilization.
It's not like sailing where you have to go hunting for food,
no.
but here you just stop in the next town and then you can just go to your favorite supermarket.
So I think it's a great lifestyle, absolutely brilliant. If you're into boating but you don't want to cross an ocean, you could easily spend a few years cruising along these rivers and canals of southern England.
It's a very safe mode of being on a boat, isn't it?
Very safe.
Yeah.
We finally arrive at our destination. Goring is on the right bank and Streatley is on the left.
So it's like we are on a waiting pontoon, isn't it?
Yeah, we are actually. We just found a little place up here by the lock. It's not on the waiting place where you go into the lock. It's on the outside.
Yeah.
And we're going to wait here and we can spy down the row of boats and see when somebody moves, and then we're in.
There's 3 renting boats there, so they're going to move.
Yeah.
They're having breakfast and they will move soon.
Yeah, and
then
then
we'll
that's it for a few days over the weekend. Goring is rather a beautiful town, with its weir, restaurants, bars and its lock.
We're moving.
Yeah, we can't stay here. They won't allow us. It's free for the first day, £5.50 for the second day, £5.50 for the third day, and then £70.
Just to make you go.
Yeah.
But it is such a beautiful place.
Yes.
Probably that's why they do that, so because people just want to stay here.
But the lock guy said that 600 yards up the river there's another spot.
Yeah.
We can go there. So that's what we're going to try and do.
Yeah.
I use these scuppers as somewhere to put a spring line, which is all rather useful because we don't have any midship cleats. What's the time?
7 past 8.
8:05. Put it down as 8:05 for log.